So, before I put this back facing my desk, I just wanted to show you the number of sketchbooks I will probably have. There are actually more hiding somewhere. I think I've counted up to 41 sketchbooks. Um, all of them have drawings in them. None of them are filled completely. I like to leave about 5 or 10 pages completely blank because, um, well, actually, there's no real good reason. I just like knowing that I didn't start a new sketchbook after running out of pages. So, yeah. So you can see a lot of them are hardbound, and some of them are spiral. Actually, as I get older, the spiral ones are a lot easier to carry around, largely because you can sort of have one page exposed as opposed to opening up a binder full of drawings. So if you're sitting on a train and drawing, that's definitely a good alternative. So part of my mess, there's more down there. I think there's more actually sitting on another shelf, but I ran out of space. So, um, yeah, never leave home without it. And actually, there's a couple days out of the year where I will probably leave without my sketchbook. I actually feel really naked. So, um, yeah, that's just a weird shame. Anyway, back to the drawing. Oh, there goes my Dumbledore pillow. Ah, cool. Um, as I mentioned, drawing is a lot of fun. Well, actually, no, I haven't mentioned that, but it is. Trust me, it's really cool. Um, I got this at a art museum uh, bookstore. Honestly, you could probably drop maybe you know $5 to $10 on a decent sketchbook. Most of these will probably have a whole lot of nothing in them. These are just doodles. So, and here's some drawing exercises which I'll go over at a later point. But I just wanted to show you how I like to draw. Um, and really there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but here's a little superhero character. He's missing a neck, so I might ditch this for another one. Um, so when you're drawing, a couple of quick rules. Have good lighting. I have all the lights on in my apartment. It may not look it, but it is extremely well lit. Um, don't draw in the dark, kill your eyes. Also, when you are drawing, uh, well, when you're first learning to draw, you should be drawing from life. And that's a real pain in the ass way of saying you have to start at the very beginning. Don't draw from your imagination unless you know all the rules. So this is really going to be a quick doodle. Again, this is because my sister wanted me to post something at an art show, and I'm still kind of mulling over the idea. So, bear with me. And I apologize in advance if it sucks. Um, so a little background, I like to doodle superhero type people. And I'll probably post some. You can actually go to my website if you want to. It's ELIPHS at deviantart.com, which has gone unloved for a very long time. So hopefully I'll start posting more if I can get, this muse working or something. Okay, anyway. Um, uh, when you are first learning to draw, a lot of people like to do these little hashtags where they kind of draw little fuzzy lines, and uh, that's fine. But it's not really going to do you any favors. I like to tell people they should be a lot more bold with their lines, and you don't want to sort of question your what you're drawing. So you don't have to put a whole lot of thought when you're just doodling. Like this is just a doodle. Um, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to look at the screen while I do this. And general shapes are always good. You definitely don't want to work at the specifics. Don't really draw eyes if you can help it, because this is where a lot of sort of scaling becomes a problem. And you can make sure all the proportions are correct. You don't want to, I don't know, lose a neck. So yeah, uh, I think sort of the biggest thing I can't stress this enough, is your first couple drawings are really going to be terrible. um, use them, learn from them, get better. Learning from them is probably going to be the biggest thing I can ever tell any of you who want to learn how to draw. Uh, there are so many rules to drawing, and honestly, many people try very hard to forget those rules after a while. And that's fine if you know them, and it's fine if you don't want to obey them. But if you've never learned them, it's those bad habits are really hard to break. And there are plenty of bad habits I have that I probably should learn. But I'm a prideful monster. So I would suggest, you know, learning them, keep them, in the back of your head. Like these are things that I should and should not do. Um, so I draw primarily humans. So I should probably do more uh, still lives, but still lives bore me to tears. So everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Honestly, you're going to draw what you want to draw. If you want to draw comic books, you should really learn to draw perspective and ordinary objects. Um, so, yeah,